Now at 5 tonight, new key details on the man shot and killed last week by a Hartford police detective. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Mark Zinni.
And hi everyone, I'm Erin Connolly. The Inspector General's office has just released video of that shooting. Your reporter Dylan Fearon is live at Hartford Police Headquarters with the latest. Dylan.
Well, Mark, Aaron, 21-year-old William Bowen was killed Thursday. Police say he was walking around Hartford with 2 guns and not hiding them either, but instead showing them off for all of his Instagram followers. Police got word Bowen was flashing these Glocks, one with a large capacity magazine, on Instagram Live, walking through Hartford's North End. The department's auto theft task force rushed to Homestead Avenue in unmarked cars. Police say Bowen showed his handgun, and Officer Robert Bohm and Detective Benjamin Lee shot at Bowen multiple times, who then sprinted away, cutting through a backyard on Magnolia Street. A third officer, Detective Joseph Walsh, was walking on Magnolia as Bowen emerged from an alley. Detective Walsh fired at Bowen multiple times, killing him. The initial report says a doorbell camera recorded Detective Walsh yelling, "Drop the gun," twice before firing. Bowen was given first aid and rushed to St. Francis Hospital, where he died. Now the Inspector General has to determine if the shooting was justified or not. And Mark and Aaron, we know from experience in past officer-involved shootings in Connecticut, that determination could take several months to a year before it's official. I'm your reporter live in Hartford tonight, Dylan Fearon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.